This video will guide you through the installation and adjustment procedure for a Box 1 and 2 Prime 9 drivetrain. Box Prime 9 drivetrains feature durability, simplicity, and performance, creating the ultimate riding experience. To view a full list of tools and supplies, as well as the downloadable manual, visit the link below at boxcomponents.com/service. For today's installation, we'll need the following tools: a derailleur alignment gauge, a cassette lock ring removal tool, chain whip, chain breaker, master link pliers, a hex wrench set, cable cutters, a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver, torque wrench with 4 and 5 millimeter bits, gloves, and goggles. First, we start by installing the cassette. Find the largest space on the freehub body, the largest space on the cassette, align them, and slide the gears onto the freehub body. Align the highest cog, thread the lock ring on by hand, and then using the cassette lock ring installation tool, tighten fully to 40 Newton meters. Before installing any drivetrain components, we must ensure the derailleur hanger is straight. Use the derailleur hanger alignment gauge to make sure that the hanger is aligned properly. Now we can install the derailleur onto the derailleur hanger. Using a 5mm hex bit, thread the derailleur onto the hanger. Make sure the B adjustment tab is positioned properly against the hanger and that no gap is present. Lastly, fully tighten the derailleur with the torque wrench to 8 to 10 Newton meters. Now we can adjust the high limit screw to help us with some upcoming steps. Rotate the high limit screw counterclockwise until the upper pulley is in line with the highest cog. Now we can install the shifter onto the handlebars. Using a torque wrench, tighten the clamp bolt to 3 to 4 Newton meters. Next, we can install the cable and attach it to the cable stay arm on the derailleur. Align the cable with the clamp and tighten to 4 to 5 Newton meters using your torque wrench. Cut the remaining cable using cable cutters and install a cable end. Next, we can install and route the chain. Route the chain clockwise around the upper pulley, over the anti-derailment tab, counterclockwise around the lower pulley, and ensure that it goes over the anti-derailment tab. Next, we cut the chain to length. Pull the two ends of the chain together so that the derailleur is pulled just off its cage stop. Use a Sharpie to mark the pin that we need to remove the chain to be the proper length. Using a 9-speed compatible chain breaker, remove the pin that we marked earlier with the Sharpie. Press the pin completely out and remove the excess links. Now we can install the chain connecting link. Start by installing the outboard link with the 9-speed logo facing upright, and the inboard link with the front of the link facing towards the bike. Pull the two ends of the chain together and connect both sides. Using our master link pliers, fully connect the links by pulling outward. Now that all of the drivetrain components are installed, we can start fine-tuning the shifting performance. Before we start, we must understand which adjustment screws are where. There are 3 adjustment screws located on the rear derailleur: the high limit screw, the low limit screw, and the B adjustment screw. Start by shifting the bike to the lowest gear, being careful not to shift over the end of the cassette. Adjust the low limit screw by using a 3mm Allen key, pushing the derailleur as far as it can go, and aligning the upper pulley with the lowest gear. Ensure shifting performance by shifting to the second lowest gear and back to the lowest, noting any skips or pops. Now we'll adjust the high limit screw. Using a 3mm Allen, turn the high limit screw clockwise until the derailleur shifts to the second highest gear, and then back it off so that the derailleur shifts back to the highest gear and has no noises or skipping. Shift between the 2 highest gears to ensure shifting performance. Next, we will fine-tune the B adjustment screw. Using a 3mm Allen, adjust the B limit screw until there is a 5 to 7mm gap in between the upper pulley and the lowest cassette cog. In addition to the limit screws, we must also adjust the cable tension. Shift towards the lowest gear, looking for any slow shifting. If shifting slow, turn the barrel adjuster on the shifter away from the bike or counterclockwise. Now shift from the lowest towards the highest gear, noting any slow shifting. If shifting slow from the lowest towards the highest gear, turn the barrel adjuster clockwise or towards the bike. Lastly, verify all adjustments by shifting completely through the range. All shifts, both up and down, should have consistent speed without noise, skipping, or hesitation. This completes the Box 1 and 2 Prime 9 installation and adjustment guide. If you have any questions, please visit us at boxcomponents.com/service.